This little lamb is one of our Oxford Down sheep. The Oxford Down breed came into being in the 1830s when Hampshire and South Down ewes were crossed with Cotswold rams to make these hefty sheep, the second biggest breed in Britain. You can distinguish an Oxford Down by its long, broad snout, tufty forelock, and its long, shaggy wool. They are now considered a rare breed with just over 100 registered flocks in the country. The breed thrived under the folding system, which involved keeping sheep in movable temporary pens, or folds. This was common in places with poor quality soil, like the Chilterns. The process worked like this. An easy-to-grow forage crop would be grown for the sheep to eat. The sheep would be folded across the field to eat it, treading the ground and leaving lots of useful manure everywhere, which would revitalise the soil. It would then be fit to yield a good crop like corn for people to eat, and then the cycle would repeat. Prior to this, the land would have to be left for a year or two to fallow so that the soil could improve. Folding meant that the land could still be used to raise livestock before being returned to regular crop use. During lambing season, special lambing folds were built, which featured an open yard area surrounded by simple shelters. Ewes close to lambing would be brought to the yard and moved to the secluded pens or coops to give birth. The mother and her lambs would then remain in seclusion for a couple of days, allowing for bonding and protecting the newborn lambs from the elements. A mobile shepherd's van would always be on site, so that someone was on hand to watch the lambs being born and help out as needs be, even as foals moved from field to field. This was a popular and effective system from the late 18th century to the mid-20th century, when it fell out of favour due to the amount of labour required and the availability of cheap fertiliser. Chiltern Open Air Museum still raises sheep using the folding system, keeping traditional working methods alive and well to this day.